Here's how to remove a floating vanity like this. First, you got to turn off the water, and you always turn it right to turn off the water. Then we can detach the hose and make sure you have something to catch all the water. And then repeat that with the other side. Next, we're going to disconnect the plumbing underneath. You're going to reach up here from below and you're going to feel for the plastic nut and you're going to unscrew it. Make sure you have a bucket underneath to catch the water. So this vanity is held up by these bolts on both sides, and we are first going to undo the top bolts because this vanity is actually 2 pieces and we're just going to remove the top part first. So undo both these bolts on both sides with a socket wrench and then cut through all the caulking with the utility blade, and now you can pull the top bowl piece away from the wall and up. And our friend Andy helped me out with that. Thank you so much, Andy. And now we can unbolt the bottom 2 and pull this piece away from the wall. And you're left with this. You can remove these bolts by untwisting them with a wrench or a vice grip, but I'm actually going to keep the bottom 2 bolts because I'm going to use them to attach the new vanity. I used a utility knife to remove this plastic cover and scraped off all the caulking off the wall. Then I actually used caramel just because that's what I had, and I put them both on the ends of both bolts and then centered the vanity and just pushed it straight up against the wall. And I'm using this as a marker to know where to drill holes so I can attach this vanity to those bolts. So I drilled those holes, pushed my vanity back.
And it's perfect. Yay.
Yay! Thank you, Lizzie, for recording. So now we can put the nuts back on the bolts to secure the vanity in place. And now we can reattach the plumbing in the reverse order that we took it apart. And after you finish that, turn on the water and feel for any drips at all just to make sure you don't have any leaks. And now you're all done.